falling into the 30s, and before all is said and done, still expecting the freezing conditions to the north and west of Jacksonville as we go through the morning. And the big story, that wind out of the northwest right now, 10 to 20 miles per hour. So as we look at the temperatures and chill, here we go again. All right, so you got the top column with the actual low temperature in Jacksonville dropping to 33 degrees as we're heading out the door. But with that northwest wind, it's feeling like 24, as you see in that bottom column. Then as we head through the day, lunchtime, the best we can do right around the mid 40s, and wind chill's likely still in the 30s. At least it'll be a beautiful, bright day. But the problem is, as we go through the afternoon, we heat up a little. We've got that dry wind, that polar air, wind chills, and the dew points very low. So that would give us the high fire risk today in that extreme drought. So notice there's our high 53, but with the wind chills, we're going to stay in the 40s all day long with that gusty northwest wind. We look around our beautiful First Coast, and yes, we're talking about 50 degrees from Waycross to Brunswick. We should be near 70 this time of year. Hang in there. It's on the way. This is a 2-day cold snap. This is not going to last all week, and you can see we're watching the cold sunshine from McClenny to Fargo, 51 in Lake City, and some low 50s along the coast. So as we look at that fire risk today, focus on the brighter colors coming in this afternoon, and then when you see the oranges and the reds, that's not good. So you got the relative humidity down to 29% across Duval, St. Johns County, dropping into the 30 percentile, and then up into Waycross. So again today, if we do get those wildfires, it looks like not only a high risk of those, but they'll be tough to contain because we've got those gusty winds, and they could quickly spread from northwest to southeast. So another reason to heed all warnings this afternoon. Now, as we look at the big picture, one of the reasons we have a lot of wind is we've got a blizzard in the northeast. So nobody's going anywhere, especially from areas of New Jersey, New York City, up into Boston at this point. And you can see how much more snow is on the way. Before all is said and done, we're talking over 2 feet of snow possible in Boston, over a foot in New York City. Washington, D.C., they've got their snow day with many of the kids off with 3 to 6 inches of snow overnight. So just a whopper of a storm in the northeast, all related to our windy day and our cold weather advisories and our high fire risk as we go into the next couple of days. So as we look at tonight, freeze watches have been extended to freeze warnings. So your new information just in. So you see the purple here is now a freeze warning, and the freeze could go all the way to the beach. So we are watching areas like Sawgrass, Jacksonville Beach. Here's some of the new data in. You can see right around freezing, hugging the freezing line from Sawgrass to St. Augustine, 29 officially in Jacksonville, mid to upper 20s inland. So watch those pipes, especially inland toward McClenny, Lake City at 28. 8 o'clock temperatures tonight. It's going to be cold out there for after school sports, right around 42 degrees. Fire danger, it's going to be a theme, it looks like, through most of today, tomorrow, into Wednesday. But we are starting to see a little hope at the end of the horizon. Yes, it'll be elevated late week, but we've got higher dew points, higher humidity, and better chances of rain. We haven't seen this in a while, so dry all week. But Friday, maybe a few heavy pockets of rain, and some of that rain could continue into Saturday. So for your most accurate, up-to-date 7-day forecast here at 4:48 a.m., rocking and rolling. Well, we're going to keep you safe. We got a lot of red on the screen for the freezes, frosts, wind chills, and high fire risk. But notice we will start to bounce back by Wednesday. There's that low of 34. Frosty start, a high of 72. Back near 80 Thursday. And wow, come on, nature. Badly needed rain back in there Friday into the first part of Saturday. In fact, Saturday we could bump that up a little bit as well on those rain chances. So stay tuned. We'll be streaming through 9 a.m.